I knew this kid from back in the day who grew up in the project. The object was making money, but he never was on it. He was in school, went to school, always going to class. Before we graduated to our school, his love one had passed, struck by the blast. Emotionally like stuck in the cast, breaking his fast. To show now he was out for the cash, never to know. They used to call him druggies, you know, but now he's puffing on the herb every time it was smoked. Only the hope for salvation like climbing a rope, caught in the mix. Hustling tricks, thinking he's slick, till he got popped. Robbing the store with Joe his boy, his man, the one who reminisced over Troy. And yo, the plan, and now they straight up jugglers stand until the Lord hit him with the lightning aboard the ship of life, transforming to descend into light. Started a blight, and now he's straight up rocking the mic. Life was his death, and death will be the start of his life. Began to trife, with hopes and dreams of ending it right. 5 times a day, he prayed until he faded away. Exodus from all these life's troubles got him today.
It ain't easy to overcome the loss of someone you love. Just try to move on through last breath while we struggle through the pain and strife. The only way to understand death is if we understand life. It ain't easy to overcome the loss of someone you love. Just try to move on through last breath while we struggle through the pain and strife. The only way to understand death is if we understand life. It ain't easy to overcome the loss of someone you love. Just try to move on, move on.
This covers no surprise to human lives. We rise to open eyes into a world of lies and evil ties. Almighty, how we coincide. Give gift of guidance to advise. Take situations into consideration. Investigating imperfections. Don't be mistaken, not Satan. Advice I consider more importance than devilish ignorance. When life gets less and less we're living, think back to what we was given. Women and children. Even though we got forgiven, take a life and man will pay for his decision. A life taken, it be my inspiration. Distant relation. He had no time for faking. This family man brought home the bacon. One night he brought home with him Satan.
From here on in, it seems like nothing else will be the same. With that experience from which the source I came. At 21 years, I'll drink 21 beers and say cheers. But I ain't never gonna overcome the fears. The fears of not knowing what'll come next. In this perplexed journey of life, we've all been blessed. But at best I'd accept face value, not knowing any better. Everything supposedly happens for a reason, but why treason? It's an experience issue, forcing me to use tissue, wiping tears away at my dismay. I'll turn my life around today, I promise, Lord, to no accord. I can't afford a false distinction of why things happen. Yeah, I love my mother like no other, but I still shall recover from the sorrow, not tomorrow, right now. My eyes are open cause I'm knowing she be in a better place. I better face the world with new perspective and elective to protective, programmable to purgatorial, editorial rhetoric, reinstated retroactive to reality, sacred. Through the pain we gon' make it for real. Whatever happens when we die is probably a recollection of what we learned when we were here. I try to eliminate fear and live in trife. The way to understand death is if we understand life. It ain't easy to overcome the loss of someone you love. Just try to move on through last breath while we struggle through the pain and strife. The only way to understand death is if we understand life. It ain't easy to overcome the loss of someone you love. Just try to move on through last breath while we struggle through the pain and strife. The only way to understand death is if we understand life.
Still time passes on, through my eyes I'm strong, cause open-minded attitudes make me realize and correspond. I know I ain't wrong, but I waited too long as usual to visit family back home and make it all mutual. The love is mutual still, unconditional love through the Almighty will bring the light to fill my dark days. No doubt my heart stays with you, because the issue not only personal, let a person know how you really feel. I don't conceal it, I feel it when you tell me. Every chance I get I listen to the situation clearly. Some fear the factor, some come too close to it and react with no time to act cause in DC there's mad love, but still there's mad hate. That's why I thank the Lord my cousin was able to set a date to get the fuck out of Dodge back to Florida State. With advice for a young cuz to look out and stay awake. So I concentrate, meditate on moves I make. Nobody's promised tomorrow, this time I won't wait before it's too late.